Welcome to our house art program. I want to give a special warm greetings to our fellow students. And hello, Abigail. And hi there, Andy. And Benny. Hello, Elijah, Eli, Ilana, Joshua, Ricard, Vanessa. Today we're going to do a new project. It's called Rising Sun. But before that, we're going to do our meditative pause so that we can refresh our minds with calmness. You see the bowl. Then I want you to concentrate on the water and the chimes. And I want you to take deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I want you to take this time to focus on your breathing. Relax your muscles and calm your thoughts. Release and remove all of those things that your mind has been racing at. Classwork, homework, chores, friends, talking, watching TV. Now is the time to relax that mind and remove all of those thoughts, and all you're thinking about is the meditative bowl, the rushing water, and the chimes. I want you to take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. I want you to keep your mind focused on relaxation and calmness so that we can bring in nothing but creative energies. Hi, and I hope you guys have had a great week and that things are going into a positive momentum. I want to give a great shout out and a great job on 3 people. Only 3 people. Come on, you guys. Thank you, Andy. I loved your last work on Student 2000. Yeah, I get it. Ilana, that was very nice. I love the flowers and all of those kind of good things. And Ricard, I get it. Tater chips food, yeah, that's what our life is like, which is why I'm getting the fat like I am. But thank you guys. You guys did a great job. Like I said, today we're going to do an abstract, and that abstract we are going to call Rising Sun. I hope you guys still have your Chinese paper roll. It's a tape. I want you to bring that out, both of them. I want you to bring some construction paper. I'm using orange. And I have a red construction paper as well. I want you to bring at least 2 to 3 kinds of construction paper. Actually 4. And naturally, we need our glue. Elmer's glue is great. We need our scissors and markers, a couple of markers, but we're not going to use the markers that much, just to highlight a little. and a pencil. So let's begin. What we're going to do is we're going to create a sun. If you guys got something, a large, about 6-inch in diameter circle, I already drew my circle, but find a bowl that's about 6 inches, and you can look around the house and measure and say, well, this is close to 6 inches. I want you to get that bowl, and I want you to trace around that bowl. I already got mine, and I'm tracing around it. So I want you to go around the bowl, but you're not doing the whole bowl. You're only doing half in a trace. And as you see the picture that we have, that bowl is going to signify the sun. And then we're going to create mountains. And the mountains with a peak here. And then it's going to go down, and then you're going to go in and out, and then you're going to create another peak there, and then down to the valley. So I want you to, once you create your sun, just about where the sun is beginning to rise, that's going to be your rising line. And I just want you to just draw what you can imagine as a mountain. And you're going to then create a valley, and then you're going to create another mountain up high, and then another valley. And then you're separating the two mountains by squiggly line going in, then out, jagged line. Okay? So let's see, you can get most of your papers and stuff and try that. Now, this is, you really can't see it. Let me kind of darken it up a little. With that red sun, I want you to get your tape. And I want you to tape, as you can see the sun here, I want you to tape with your Chinese paper down in this area, with the exception to the sun, on both sides. Okay? I don't have the tape that you have, but by you taping all of the top with the exception of the sun, and then now I'm going to have you do something else. I want you to cut the sun right where the horizon is, well, where the mountains begin, with your scissors, and at that point, and then you're going to do the other side. Let's get the other side going. I'm doing this upside down. At that point, and now you're going to cut around the sun, and your tape should be cut at that point as well. So if because you're going to have what we call the sky at that point, but the sky is going to be your Chinese tape that has the Chinese letters. So you have this part here, and that's going to be all of your Chinese tape on both sides. And then you have your sun that's here. Now, but you're going to do something different. I want you remember where you did it from the horizon? You created the mountain here, and you created another little mountain there. I want you to begin to cut that out as such on one side, and there's one this way. That's the other side. Okay. And you have your sun here. This is your sun, and this is your mountains. But you're going to do something else. You remember where we did that jagged line here, from here to here? I want you to cut down to separate those two. Just cut around to your jagged points. So you should have two parts. But we have another part that we need to talk about, because we're separating two. You have to create a what we call a contrast color, so you can see the difference between the two, like shadowing. And let me create that for you to give you a shadow effect. I already had a pattern, but see, so on those two mountains, one you created, this is going to be your shadow effect, and I want you to cut that as well. So you have 3 pieces, and these pieces should all blend in together like this. And this is going to be your mountains. We're going to use 2 different shades, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, now you should have also a package of square construction paper, different colors, various colors. I'm just showing a few of these. I want you to select, I'm using green because you guys got the Chinese tape, whereas I don't, but I'm going to use some different kind of paper to show the different contrasts. But you can use this, and if you can remember, you had the pieces that you cut out. You're going to use those pieces for your design as such. And I got to remember, your light color should be this side, which would be on your right hand side, and you're going to trace your pattern onto the construction as such. And your dark, see, I'm briefly giving you that idea. The dark should be the opposite side. Since my paper is a little larger, I'm going to have to angle it. But make sure you just trace the pattern that you created of the mountain. And that will be your dark. And then there's another dark that's going to be the top, on top of the yellow. And so you trace that too. And after you trace it, you begin to cut. Okay? Okay, I did my cutting out my, 3 pieces. And then remember when I had you cut out the sun? And I have my sun here. So this is something how yours should look at the end. Remember, you have the 3 pieces here, and you're putting them overlapping each other as such, and making sure that you can see the peaks and the valleys. Now remember, this is abstract, so it's giving you the illusion through the different colors. And then there's your sun. Now your sky should be letters, your Chinese letters. I had some, And I gotta figure out what I did with mine. So bear with me. I found my Chinese words here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue mine onto the paper. Now, as I said before, your tape that you have, you should have it throughout the whole background of the paper. I would love to see how that turned out. And I'm just going to put mine on one part of my artwork. So mine is an extra step, and yours should be complete. You will have your mountains, and it's showing the different ranges, and you have your rising sun. And I am going to have my letters here, and if you know Asian or Chinese Mandarin, then you can tell me what it says, because unfortunately I don't know Mandarin, and I can be putting anything in here. Probably good health, and knowing to have good health. And as you know, with Mandarin Chinese words, you have to always go from the top to the bottom, as such. And I'm just cutting off the words. And then here's one here. We'll use that. And I will be cutting off the sentence from there. But yours is going to have a story that you want to say. And this is my Mandarin. As such. And there you go. Rising sun. So I would like for everyone, not just Andy, not just Alana, not just Ricard, but everyone. I will hope to see what you've done. Hope you enjoyed this. This was fun. It was simple, but it's giving you the mountains, the rising sun in Asia. Take care. Bye-bye.